Hi, I'm Jim with Night Owl Monitoring, and I want to introduce Chris with Waterley, introduce Chad with Currie Drilling, introduce Kevin with Texaclean, introduce Ryan with Alsop and Mueller. Welcome in, Ryan.
So Alsop and Mueller, they are a well drilling and pump company and an irrigation company that combined in order to service our local ag industry primarily in the Salinas Valley. And what we do now is we do pump repairs, pump installations, engineering, well rehabilitations, irrigation system design, installation repairs, drainage system design, layout repairs, above ground, below ground, everything that one can do associated with water, we help manage.
What can you tell us about how hard that is to install, and do you think that normal installers can handle technical installation?
Yeah, it's a good question. So the normal domestic systems are very straightforward and easy. The instructions are pretty clear, and the Night Owl team has been helpful and available whenever we've had any questions, especially as we've done our first couple. The ones we have been doing on the turbine pumps, the first one took a little bit of learning, but since then, as we've documented how to go about the process, it's gotten easier, more straightforward as we have been able to package together what we need on each of these installations and know what it is going into it. It's gotten much easier. The team at Night Owl has made a product that has made that process of putting that system together much easier than if one were to try and do it on their own. So it should be doable for the average installers as long as they've had their hands into the electrical side of things like everybody typically does.
Chris, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and Waterley and what you do there?
Sure thing, Jim. I am the founder and the CEO of the company, but actually that translates to mainly chief cook and bottle washer. We're a small company that provide data and asset management to water and wastewater utilities, everything from public to privately owned properties and facilities and industrial facilities.
How valuable and how accurate is our claim that we have a plug and play installation?
Yeah, well, honestly, that was one of the things that I challenged some of the staff with when I met them is this is really not plug and play. And then I bought a system and it got shipped to my house and it came in a few boxes. And I won't say that it was effortless to do it. You got to have some basic electrical knowledge, but thanks to some other YouTube videos I watched with you and my just basic understanding of electrical signals, it really wasn't difficult to put things together. And to with a basic multimeter, a basic set of tools, I had to cut a couple of holes, route some conduit, and then wired things. And whenever I had questions, I just bounced them off the team, and the team answered them really quickly. And I don't know, might have taken me an hour or two. And then once everything was up and running, I just powered it up, and the data started flowing. So it was, Jim, it was a nice job, well done. And I think that if I can tell you, I've helped light up literally thousands of sites on SCADA systems. I have never seen one as easy as what you guys had.
Tell us a little bit about Currie Drilling.
Oh, Currie Drilling has been around since 1941. Fourth generation water well drilling company. We mainly do residential water wells. Every now and then we'll get into the irrigation side and public water systems. We do drilling and service all in one house.
I know you're up in North Texas. What areas do you serve?
Yeah, so we're in the Texas Panhandle, Canyon, Amarillo area. Typically that keeps us busy enough. Every now and then we'll go a couple hours outside of that area, but Canyon and Amarillo keeps us pretty busy.
Yeah, I'll bet. And I want to hear about your process of installing that. Was there anything that surprised you about the process?
It's super easy, and I probably have one of the hardest installs that we would ever come across on just a basic system because my power and control box is 150 foot away from my pressure switch, pressure tank, across the shop. So, I had to get up and run wires across the ceiling and, but it outside of that, it was super simple, pretty much a plug and play application. And within minutes, we had info on our dashboard, seeing all of our data. So it was pretty impressive how easy it was.
Texaclean. Kevin, you run the site services division over there at Texaclean. What is that? What do you do at site services, and what's your role?
Yes, at Texaclean Site Services, we work with the residential land developers in creating subdivisions throughout the state of Texas by creating mud districts. And so we work all over the state of Texas.
How did the process of installing and integrating the TLM system go on your remote sites? Were there any surprises or any challenges about the setup?
No, not really. I mean, again, it being initially a little foreign, but once you learn the process, it's very, very easy. I mean, minimal tools, a drill, you need a hole saw, you need a torpedo level, you know, 2 screws, I believe it is. And so it's a very, we'll say a ladder too, just because our tanks are about 8, 9 feet up in the air. So the top, but I mean, pretty simple, nothing crazy to worry about. I mean, slow and steady. It to me, it's a no-brainer. It's very, very simple. It's straightforward. I mean, it's really user friendly. It's just, it's everything. So, I mean,